Look, just bringing everyone up to date with how we see the markets. Obviously some very positive developments have taken place over the last couple of months. We've seen quite a strong $1. We've seen iron ore prices, coal prices being renegotiated up with quite substantial moves. We're talking about 100% higher than they were 12 months ago. So the copper price looks very robust. The gold price looks as if it's finally starting to move up. And we've also got that long-awaited weakness in the American Treasury bond market, which is going to be the key to everything. That weakness is really accelerating, and I think over the next 3 months we'll see sharply higher yields on long-term bonds, lower bond prices, and funds flowing out of that bond market into equities, and in particular into resource sector equities. One thing we've noticed, this is a major long-term bull market in resources that we've been talking about for some time. We've talked about our Weve structure, where we've had that 10 years of Wave 1, which was disbelief. We had the big sell-off in 2008 to produce those extraordinary lows. That was our pessimism wave, and now we're in the optimism up leg. We've had the first leg up. We've had now 4 months of correction, and I think that is now changed and is turning. We're seeing lots of stocks starting to perform. Sure, it's patchy. We still note that there's a lack of liquidity in the market generally in the smaller sectors, but BHP is doing very well and leading the market up. The oil price is up, the oil stocks are starting to move, but generally an improvement in market breadth, and it's looking very, very positive for next year. One thing that we can really notice is that the number of resource sector stocks that are in the major indices, for example the ASX 300, the ASX 200. It's interesting that we've seen that in the ASX 200 resource stocks have gone from about 20% of the number to over 30% now. We've seen in the ASX 300 we had 57 resource sector stocks at the end of 2004. Now just 5 years later, that number is 109. So the resource sector is playing a bigger and bigger part. The institutional fund managers who have any index weighting in their portfolios really have to move to a lot of these stocks. A lot of those 110 stocks are totally unknown to the major institutional investors. So there's a real catch-up to come through. We think the next 6 months is going to be outstandingly strong. Do watch the gold price, and keep in touch with us, because I think we've got a lot of exciting things happening. Thank you.